Well, how do there, chums? It is I, Captain Steve, and today, chums, I have something special for you guys in the viewerverse. Yes, because I've been asked to do a sponsored video by Hello Games. I know, it's freaking mind-blowing. It's finally happened, chums. They actually acknowledged I exist. Thank you, Hello Games, which is freaking awesome. So yeah, I'm going to be bringing you everything that I like about No Man's Sky from the day that it released. So when it did release, I pre-ordered this game. Heck yes I did. Yes, I got my redeemable ship, which I've now lost that I'm on PS5, so that's a bit shite. But here we go. I'm down on planet Cephas, and today I can actually build some fantastic bases, because during the Frontiers update we got 250 new base building parts. The arms are actually old building parts. They came from Foundations, which was like one of the very first updates that we got, which is pretty awesome. So base building has been with us for some time. Character models, like you can see me jetpacking around right now, you couldn't even see your player model in the first edition of No Man's Sky. Heck no you couldn't. So yeah, it wasn't until next, when you could see your player model, that I started making videos. Because I used to do adventure videos of myself and Exo, and did little robot voices for Exo. There you go, look, the roof can open and close. I've opened the roof. I'm going to climb inside of my Exo mech, and I'm going to fly my Exo mech outside of my mech base that I have built. There you go, it's like Russian nesting dolls of mechs. I just flew a mech out of a mech. Heck yes! Freaking awesome! You know what? I'm going to call my capital ship into the verse. So yes, we now have capital ships. These are things. You've got your own capital ship that you can land up to 6 ships in of your own. Yeah, you can have multiple ships. This is my ship over here. It looks like a freaking gnarly land speeder. It looks like a land speeder made love to something out of Battlestar Galactica. Freaking love this ship, and I love the game because even like this giant ship up here, it almost looks like a Star Destroyer in a roundabout way, but it also looks like it took inspiration from Chris Foss. Brilliant! You can see there a couple of my frigates are broken, so I figured, you know what, I'm going to land on one of my frigates. I'm going to show you the repairing of frigates, because you have full sort of, I know, maintenance and control over your frigates. And here we go, we've got this chap who's just hit me up to tell me that it's completely knackered, and he's going to mark the bits that are knackered so I can go and fix said knackered bits. There they are. There's 3 bits for me to go fix, so let's jump on down here. Probably not the best thing to do health and safety wise, since there was a convenient ramp which I just ignored. Let's go and hit up these consoles and see what we need to do. Chicka-boom, you're fixed. And chicka-boom, chicka-pow, you're fixed. Now, I'd imagine this door takes you to the bridge, but it won't open, so I can't go and see them and annoy the heck out of them and ask them if I can join them for a cup of tea. I'd love to go and join Hello Games for a cup of tea, and that'd be freaking awesome. Or am I pushing my luck too far? Sponsored video and that, and now, yeah, maybe. Maybe not. Hit me up, Hello Games, if I can come for a cup of tea and a guided tour of your offices. That'd be lovely. Right, here we go. Let's fly on down, and let's go inside of my actual frigate. My freighter, and I will show you my array of ships, because I have like 6 ships in this kitty. Heck yes I do. Awesome! So from the initial release you only really had 4 save slots. We now have something like 15 or something mental in the latest update, which means you could have multiple saves. This is one of my creative saves. So my ships in here are a little bit different to the ones that I run in normal mode, but yeah, I've got 6 ships in this mode and in another mode, so like 12 ships technically. But it would be nice if we could have more ships. Heck yes, because there's so many I'd like a shuttle just for going scrapping. But then if you've got all 6 ships, you can't scrap any other ships. It'd be nice to have a mobile scrapping unit so I can still scrap ships. Yes, because that's a good way to earn nanites and get some S-class modules. You see on my actual bridge here, I've got 2 icons up there. Those 2 sort of banners over at the back there. Here you go, I'll go into camera mode. Those things up there, they're from Expeditions 1 and 2. Yes, they got awarded to me for completing expeditions. And what I love, you can put these badges all over your bases, all over your actual freighters, and when other players come to visit they can go, oh, you did the expeditions, and I'm like, yes, and then there's a whole new talking point. So even when you meet people that are strangers out in the verse, they soon become friends because you've got so many talking points. Oh, how did you do that? How did you put that teleporter up on those? Are those wall panels? Yes, they are. It's freaking ace. And then you can actually hit up their bases on the teleporter list, go visit their bases, and you make friends so quickly in this community. The community is freaking awesome. So we've had the Frontiers update, and you can see there, my ship is where my landing pad used to be. My landing pad has vanished, and also so has the door to take me into his head where the teleporter is, so I can get away from this base. So I may have to do some editing or something gnarly in a bit, but this is my Sentinel Titan. Look how freaking big he is. He's massive. I really hope that one day they add in Sentinel bosses, a megafauna other than the sandworm, ones that actually present a challenge that can take you out. But yeah, not on a date or anything. I'm on about, like, you know, proper megafauna that do you damage. Something that gives a massive, great big challenge, like boss creatures. That'd be freaking sweet as. Yeah, no door there anymore, people, so I can't get inside, and I don't think I put one around here. No, I did not. So I can't get in there, I can't get to my teleporter, and I've just bounced and glitched through the roof somehow, chums. Okay, and I don't think I can... No, there's no other way in to his freaking head area. I'd have to go into build... Oh no, I've run out of jetpack fuel and I'm falling like a freaking stone. Boom! I've landed on the ground. I didn't break any limbs. Yeah, let's just do a quick double check. No, I'm fine. I'm okay. Awesome. That was actually creative mode, so that's probably why it's fine. Awesome! We have now landed inside of the Nexus. The Nexus is a multiplayer lobby. You can see loads of other players running around there. So yeah, when we first started out, it was a very lone experience. But now, we even have pets. There you go, there's my robot snail droid type thing with a Millennium Falcon type head. Let's run on up here. There's lots of NPCs inside of the Nexus as well, like these two little guys. This is Hesperus and Gemini. Hello there, chums. We don't know how they got here. We have not had any sort of backstory or real lore for them outside of the weekend missions. Yes, hello, Gemini. Did you go for a hug? Yeah, sorry. I'm in a little bit of a rush, Gemini. I'm doing a video of Hello Games. I can't really stop. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, some other time. Yeah, no, I do not want to see... I don't want to see your collection of that sort of material. Thank you very much, Gemini. You keep that to yourself. I do not want to offend my eyes. I need those for looking into yonder. Heck yes. Okay, right. So these guys, pretty gnarly dudes, aren't they? Oh, I've upset him now. No, it's okay. I'll come back and I'll have a look later, but just not now. Right, this guy, though, this guy does my freaking head in. This is Cronus. And yes, you can give him food items. One food item at a time, and it sends you to sleep. It freaking does. They really... Hello Games, if you are watching, please sort that out. And what the fuck just happened here? I can't move. Oh no, there's a force field holding me in, and I can't get away from Cronus unless I go around there, and then I can. So that's a bit squiffy. So there is a lot of squiff after big updates, people. Heck yes, a bit of squiff, bit of jankiness, bit of oddness. Sometimes game breaking, other times not so game breaking. But Hello Games is freaking awesome. You can just report these things to the Zendesk. It kind of feels like, on my journey with Hello Games and No Man's Sky playing this, it feels like when I'm submitting bug fixes and ideas, because I know they're always listening to the community, it feels like I'm almost working for them at times. It kind of does. It feels like I'm a playtester or something. But yeah, I really have enjoyed the journey with this game and seeing it evolve. Every single large update that comes out, I'm like, ooh, what is it going to be? And my speculation goes through the freaking roof. This year, I thought we was getting the Void. Because of all the lore with the Travellers and all the weekend mission lore, and even the abandoned buildings talking about this world of glass that serrates you without you even freaking knowing. And where Artemis disappeared to, you know, he had 12 people or 16 people or something running after him, and he couldn't identify who they were. There's so much mystery and intrigue about this opposite dimension that sits between the portals, or in between planets. I mean, yeah, Ariadne disappeared. The Ariadne up in the freaking Nexus right now is an imposter. So I thought we was getting some sort of alternate reality this year, and I did hype video after speculation video going, it's coming, people, it's finally happening. What we saw in the lore is coming into iteration, and then we got we got Frontiers. But Frontiers, the settlements are freaking awesome. Better NPC AI, more build mechanics, and a complete overhaul to the actual build system. Freaking mind-blowing. Look at this planet. This planet is pretty nice, isn't it? I think I've landed on the night side. I don't think it looks like this in the day. I don't think it's one of those weird chromatic worlds. There we go. Put the sun in the sky. And photo mode. People just go around taking photos and sharing them on Insta or even on Twitter and getting hit up and getting shared by the Murray. Yeah, it's freaking awesome. This community rocks, and there's so much you can do in No Man's Sky that floats your boat. Some people just like coming around and scanning creatures. I mean, that's pretty cool. You can put them on the coordinate exchange. People like them. They come here. They add them as a pet. You can come and get this spiky Stegosaurus big-toothed creature and name it. Well, I could have named it, but somebody else has discovered it and not bothered naming it. But yeah, that's... Oh, look, there's a little feathered Stevie. I always call these Stevie, but I think he's been named as well. For whatever reason right now, I can't scan the git. I'm going in and out of the menus, trying my best to scan the little chap, and it's not letting me scan him. I'll try once more. Here we go. Let's get it off of that, because we need the correct mark. There we go. Now it's letting me scan him. Be scanned, you. I would call him Stevie, but he's already been discovered. Yeah, by someone that didn't name him. Or they may have named him, but maybe the discovery servers were squiffy. Who knows? But look, they've added fur to these little guys now. And look at his little ears. Oh, he's so freaking cute. But is he as cute as my little pet Stevie? That's the question. See, sometimes if you find a creature that you like more, so say if I liked him more than my own Stevie, I could set my Stevie free and get him. I could adopt him as a pet. So here we go. Here's mine. My little winged Steve. Where are you? There he is. Chickaboom. Hello there, Stevie. And yeah, I can ride him, I can feed him, I can pet him. He sometimes is helpful, but vastly not helpful. I mean, in the patch notes it said that they take out hazardous flora. Does mine do any of mine? No! I have not seen a single pet take out a hazardous flora despite what the patch notes say, and yes, I haven't really seen them take out a sentinel unless by complete accident, which would be nice to see them do that. Oh, look at him, he's freaking bombing me. He's trying to get all the limelight with his little dance. I do like that though, his little head rock from side to side. Yeah, you go for it, little Stevie. You show him who can dance. Freaking you can dance. It's freaking awesome, isn't he? So bloody cute, really is. Too cute for his own good. So that came in a patch. That came in an update. Companions, and that was sort of out of the blue. There's so much that we've got that nobody really expected we would get. I mean, Hello Games say they often listen to the community. They give the community what they would like in some sort of way, shape or form, and then throw in some other stuff that they've been working on that they feel that we need. It's like the byte beat system. You know, not a lot of people play with music inside of No Man's Sky, but it's an option, and I freaking love it. It adds a certain ambience to bases and brings them to life and makes them pop. Literally, like pop music. It's kind of an 8-bit sort of bitey beat version of pop music. And look at this. So this was another overhaul that we got in the Prisms update this year, before we got Frontiers. And we've also had Next Gen update this year as well. We've had a few updates, to be fair, this year. But look at this, all this ray tracing and reflection-y type stuff going on. Freaking beautiful. How awesome is that? And we've got these new station core overrides that we can get somehow, but we don't know how. People have data mined the shed load out of this game and haven't found no rhyme or reason or how or what this thing does, so we're still waiting to find out what these things do. A lot of people are speculating, including me, that perhaps the update that we got, Frontiers 3.6, is not the yearly update. Maybe if 4.0 drops, that might be a big update, and maybe that might happen before the end of the year. Who knows? Some people think that perhaps Expedition 3, which is due out any time now, in fact I think it's going to be dropping around the 8th or 9th, but yeah, because there's Twitch drops, and they're coming out on the 9th to the 13th. More about Trips drops in a moment. Now the Traveller's Law, they even talk about this alternate reality, and at the same time, all this sort of speculation is, will we be getting the Void? Is there going to be a way to rescue Ariadne, who went mission drawing those weekend missions? Or is it just going to remain a text adventure? Only time will tell. Well, would you look at that? You wanted a picture with old Captain Steve, and he's going to pay me a shed load of nanites. Well, take off your oh, he's just likened me to a blob type creature. Freaking great! Awesome. That was worth doing, wasn't it? An insult for nanites. Yeah, sod it. I've put myself up for less. Awesome. Well, let's teleport out and go to my honey farm settlement, people. Here we go. Important announcement time there, chums. Right, so yes, Expedition 3 is coming at us very soon. In fact, probably the 8th. And then the Twitch drops are going to be the 9th to the 13th. So if you want to get on the Twitch drops, I'll put all the links in my video description. Be sure to go check those out. There'll be other links as well there. So yeah, check all those too. If you haven't already liked and subscribed, please do. That'd be awesome. Just hit 9k. Freaking happy days. Awesome. And I have eradicated under freaking ground. Okay, so here we go. We're now falling. Normally that would have resulted in a death, but now, no, that's kind of fixed, half fixed. I mean, it still shouldn't happen. That's still a bug, but we're still waiting on patch 3.63 on console. Patch 3.63 has been out on PC a couple of days now, so yeah, at the moment my settlement isn't running too swimmingly. I'm not getting many missions, but I had the most important mission. I'm looking for my board. See that? I just ran round in a full circle. I thought someone had nicked it. Here we go. So my settlement has now got 61 citizens. Yes, I have 1 death so far, people. Not so good. The happiness is at 31%. It's doing okay, considering I haven't had that many missions pop. But like I say, I had the important one drop, and that was to build myself an alcoholic beverages bar. Heck yes, which is over here. I don't know whether it sells alcoholic beverages, but it's a nightclub and it's got a dance floor, so let's pretend it does. Right, so let's head on in. This is like a bit like the cantina in Star Wars. Hello there! I'm loving your freaking dad dance. Let me join you for a dance-off. Heck yes, you're up for that, are you? Awesome, brilliant, here I come, straight back at you. I can emulate your moves, it's like the Carlton dance, but shiter, isn't it? Yes, here we go, clappity-clap, chicka-boom, clappity-clap, chicka-boom, clappity-clap, chicka-boom. Yeah, you want to join in as well? No? Oh, you just took my dance partner? Ah, he thought I was flirting. Well, fine, okay, alright, well, you've probably got a good point. He was quite an interesting looking Corvax, to be fair. Yes, I'll keep my hands and my eyes to myself. Right, okay, cool, yo. Right, awesome. And you can see here how nice this looks. Freaking awesome, isn't it? And it's got its own music. Oh, look, different sort of dance there. We haven't got that emote. There's a lot of dance emotes and emotes that we don't got. Hello, games. Add more emotes to the Quicksilver store. I want the one where you sort of saute in ships and do the sort of like, yeah, it's freaking awesome, that one. Ushering in ships. Pretty cool. Anyhow, let's head on over this way. And let's go on over to see if I have had any missions pop. I don't believe I have, or else they would have appeared on screen, but I am thoroughly enjoying settlements, and I can't wait to see where this journey takes us next, people. So yes, my time with Hello Games and also No Man's Sky has been a labour of love. In a roundabout, I mean, I love this game, but at the same time, I've had a lot of bugs. But at the same time, I get to report all these bugs and they finally get squashed. And then there is no bugs for quite some time. And then another update comes out and the cycle repeats. And it seems to be that cycle that I actually enjoy. I freaking enjoy it. So yeah, here we go. Hello there, people. I'm on my roof now. You can see my actual freighter in the background there, just hanging in the sky. Isn't it freaking great, people? Remember to check the video description, people out there in Viewerverse, and if you'd be so kind to leave a comment on your thoughts on No Man's Sky. What do you enjoy doing the most out there in the verse, people? Until next time, goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye again. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, please hit a like and a subscribe, and I'd like to say a massive, great big thank you to all of my backers over on Patreon and over on YouTube membership. Thanking you, backers. And if you want to support this channel, just don't skip the adverts. That throws revenue down my avenue. Or yeah, just stay with Captain Steve that little bit longer and hit something on this screen. There's merch here now too.